Hi guys. So today I was just going to talk about how people generally, most people, the majority, don't explore themselves and their personalities to kind of like dip their toes into different aspects of themselves. So I talk a lot about how we're kind of like programmed in this perspective of what we should be, which I think most people have an idea of anyway, but fully kind of diving into that idea and allowing it to come through in their lives to make a change and really fully experiment with their, I wouldn't even say true self, because often we don't know our true self until way into our lives, but we don't get there. We're not going to get there if we don't experiment and we don't push outside of the edges and all those walls that we've got built up around us. We need to start cracking those down, and the way that we do that is through, pushing the edges of what we think of ourselves, because that is just it. That's what we think. But when we start to, so like a lot of us have people that inspire us and we look at and we think, oh, I love that about them. Like, I wish I was like that. Well, you can be, just because you're not used to it or you've not tried that aspect of yourself. If you see something in someone, rather than like getting jealous or getting upset about yourself and feeling downtrodden because you don't have that, try it out in your own skin, in your own way, but think about what the aspect is of that person that you like and dip your toe in with it in yourself. If you don't do that, you're always going to be living in this little box set life that the TV is programmed into us, and it's not correct. And that's why there's so much mental health issues and so many unhappy people, because everyone's just had enough. We've evolved to this point now. Obviously things have been way worse in the past, and we've evolved in so many ways, but it's going with the energy of the times. So we are at a point in the world timeline, in the Earth's timeline, where we're able to do this. We can do this without getting shot. I just realised I've got some red lipstick on my teeth. Without getting not shot, but like killed or put in prison for expressing ourselves. It's all about expression. So that is where the beauty lays, in self-expression. But you're not going to know what your message is, what your self-expression is, that is desperately needing to be heard inside you. You're not going to know what that is until you start to explore and feel into what it is that makes you happy. You might take a path or something and think, oh, actually this isn't really for me, but at least you tried it. If you don't try it, you're not going to know, and you're just going to be sitting watching Netflix every night to dull the pain of your unhappiness. I've been there loads of times. But you have it where you say things like, oh, I'm not a creative person. Like, I'd love to be, but I'm just not. It's not me. I can't do it. Or whatever it is. I'm not a sportsy person. I don't do working out or any of that. Anything. But you can be it. Just because you're not it at the moment doesn't mean that you can't be it. But you have to put the action in. And that's another point, is I used to be someone that, I mean, I'm strong Gemini, so I am quite obsessed with learning and reading and writing. But yeah, the learning was kind of like an obsession of mine. So if I wasn't like reading or learning something every day, I'd get frustrated and feel yeah, just a bit annoyed that I wasn't able to get my reading time in. But that was kind of like the seeking, that was like I was learning it, but you've got to actually like put the action in to make that change. So there I was reading and learning, I was so inspired from other people and what they can achieve, but I was just reading about it, and that was going on for quite a lot of years, whereas now I'm actually putting stuff into action. And yeah, so it's about doing it. Yes, we are human beings, and we need to be in the moment to experience it, but it's a kind of combination of doing and being, but enjoying it, not just doing it for the sake of it. You need to enjoy it, you need to feel into it, and it's whatever sparks you up inside. As I say, you might see something and think, oh yeah, I like that, and then do it and then think, oh, I'm not really into that as much as that. Just do it, just get into it. You're not, you know, you're wasting time just watching it happen in front of you. I think that was it. I just had another point come in my head, but it's totally gone, so maybe I'll pop it in another video. But for now, take action on doing your joy, being your joy, and you'll inspire others to do the same. And then we'll have a happier world, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? Okay, so think about it, do something about it, and have fun. Bye. P.S. I've just remembered what it was that I was, the other point I was thinking of. Don't let labels hold you back from diving in and exploring the different aspects. So, you know, creativity and like spreadsheets don't go together either. But you know, you could be creative with spreadsheets, so you don't like get too caught up on the idea of what something can be. Ideas are ideas. It's something that's come to you, it's something that other people might not have ever thought of or tried before, but it's come to you because we are all creators. We are all individual creators in this universe. So again, don't let the idea of creator or inventor scare you, because it doesn't have to be something massive like creating electricity. It could be anything, you know, absolutely anything. I can't even think of anything right now, but you know, mix and matching ideas up and stuff. Just don't get held up on labels of stuff, because labels, I think, also holds people back as well. Just do what comes to you. Mix and match stuff, and sometimes things can combine, and you've created a whole new experience that no one else has tried before. So just go with what's good for you. Don't worry about what other people talk about or has been done before or whatever. I think you know what I'm saying. If you don't, let me know. I'll try and explain myself even better. Take care. Bye.